here. So this should be ground, right? Okay, good. The same thing we do for the POL. Here we have to use what kind of implant did I use here? This is the NMOS. I used N implant. Yeah, I should have used P implant. I'm sorry. So I'll just delete it and use P implant. The width of P implant? Yeah. Here, you mean? Yeah. I don't remember what the minimum is, but you can try yourself and see when it creates an error for you. But I'll send you all the rules online. They're posted online on the website. This is the NMOS. This is the POL here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And for here, I make N implant. And then an active. And then a metal one for the VDD. And finally contacts. Now there are a lot of rules here, by the way, and they're much more complicated than the one you use in Magic, so it will take you time to get used to them. Okay. The minimum distance between polysilicon and the contacts here should be 2 lambdas. 50 nanometer. It's the same as in 180 nanometer. Okay. So now let me connect that to VDD.
You mean the width of the channel?
The distance between the contact here on the diffusion and the channel. Okay. The minimum width for metal 1 is 3 lambdas. So let me make it 3 and make a contact over here. Now you can see this is not compact. It could be closer. I'm just doing it fast now. Actually, okay, let's try moving something. I want to move this to the other side because this is obviously wrong. So I just press on M. Oh wait, I had something selected already. Okay, I press on M and then I select this, move it here, and then I select the contact. Oh, no, I select something else. Do the same here. Oh, sorry. And let me connect the inputs. finally the outputs.
Senator?
Sorry? Yeah.
Senator first.
So there is no poly contact in Cadence, right?
There is no what?
Poly contact.
No. Oh, this is not aligned correctly. It's not an issue.
The order is not important.
What order?
Contact and method one.
No, it's not important. What I can do is that I can stretch these. Actually, stretch this. Okay. And finally the output. Okay. Now I have a bunch of DRC errors that I made on purpose. This is just to demonstrate how we check for the RC errors. Magic, it will check for the RC errors automatically when you make the error. Here you have to tell it to check for errors, so this is a little bit annoying here. But you just click on Calibre. Calibre is the software is responsible for checking for the RC and performing other important stuff we'll explain later. But you just click on that and then just click run the RC. You don't change anything. It asks me if I want to save. Say yes. And this is the report that I get. Now I have 6 errors. I have one error regarding contact 2. If I click on it, it tells me minimum spacing of contact is 75 nanometer. Okay. So I go here. If I double click, it will take me to the error, which is here. So these two contacts are too close to each other, so I just select this and move it here. I think it's still too close here, so I'll just make it smaller. These errors, it tells me that metal 1 must extend past contact by 35 nanometer on 2 opposite sides. This is a rule that you never had to deal with before, but it just means that the metal 1 should extend, should have some metal after the contact, not just above the contact. So what I do is that I extend it. It's hard to extend it like that, so I'm just gonna I'll just add something to it. 35 nanometer, so this is 50 nanometer, which is enough. So it should extend by at least 35 on two opposite sides of the contact. So here I have 35, here I have 35. So this one's fixed. Now, by the way, if you want to merge two layers, say I want to merge this one with this one because they're the same, I select them both using Shift, and then I click Shift M. It will merge them. And I should.
It's not merged even when I extend it.
You don't have to merge it because if they're touching, then they're the same. Then they're connected together. But it's more organized, I guess, if you merge it. Do that here. Okay. I'll run the RC again. Still have one more error. Okay, everything should be fine now. Almost done here, don't worry. Okay, everything is good. I have a check mark. I need to close Calibre. Calibre, by the way, is a different software. It's an entirely different company from Cadence, but it shares an interface with Cadence like that. Okay. Now time for placing the pins. What I do is that I do create pin. What pins do I need to have? In, out, VDD, and ground. This here is very important. To go to the display options, over here it you modify the height to be, let's say 0.1. Actually 0.1. And then this is here very important. Select the layer as metal 1 DG, which is drawing. And then make sure that you have metal 1 selected here, metal 1 DG. And then first I'm placing in. So I come here, I make a rectangle like that, and I click inside of it, and I have in. And second, I'm placing out, so this is out, then VDD, this is VDD, and this is ground. Okay. Now the nice things about layout here is that you don't have to simulate them. You just need a schematic that has the same like you have the schematic already and you made the layout of that schematic, right? So you don't, if you already know the schematic works and you've simulated that schematic, you don't need to simulate the layout. There's an option here called layout versus schematic.